You know, I heard they recently decided to add more hops to it.
And I'm in the front row, and I'm hammered drunk.
You do not have anything to drink. Can I get you a tasty refreshment?
Yes, I'll have a beer.
Wunderbar.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
And welcome to another episode of the Buzz Basin Bros podcast. My name is Aaron, and I am joined by that basic ass bitch, Andy. Really? You were holding that in the entire fucking... Why do you do that?
Excuse me.
Unbelievable. So I hung out with your dad all afternoon.
I'm sorry.
We went to lunch, and then we did a little bit of shopping and stuff. And, you know, our shopping is go to a store, go to a bar, go to a store, go to a bar. We're walking into the second bar, and I almost boot my pants. Climb out of the truck. And almost boot my pants. And I guess I'm making a face. And your dad goes, "What's wrong with you?" And I go, "Just be glad I didn't do that in the truck." And he goes, "Oh, you okay?" I'm good, man.
Man, oh man. You okay?
Yes. Mentally, all right. But physically, I'm feeling really good.
So you didn't poop yourself?
Nope.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Did you blow up the bar's bathroom?
No, I don't like to poop where I drink.
Oh, man.
There was one time. This was like not long after the bars opened back up and we were back home. And in one of the downtowns, there's like an alley. There's, you know, a bunch of patios where they have bars and stuff, and you can just sneak out the back door and go from patio to patio and go into like 7 different bars. So we were watching a band play at one bar, and I go, "Oh, it's brewing, man. It's brewing." I'm like, because I don't like to poop where I drink. So I'm like, all right, I'll be back. I walked 2 blocks to go blow up another bar's bathroom.
Jesus.
And came back and go, "Oh, I feel so much lighter now."
Jesus.
How are you, good buddy?
I'm good.
Don't poop where you drink.
I will keep that in mind.
It's just a rule of thumb for me.
I will keep that in mind. Don't poop where you drink.
Unless it's at a house. Like, that's different. But I try not to...
What about at work?
Oh, dude. Well, I don't drink at work.
Well,
I'm a good boy. I don't drink at work.
Okay. Disclaimer. I kind of forgot we were talking about alcoholic drinks.
Yeah.
For a second.
Drinking. Not just sipping on water and Gatorade.
So not at
all
work.
day. But I take as many shits as I need to at work because fuck you.
You know, there was a guy I saw on TikTok, I believe, this past week that said that if you pooped for 15 minutes a shift or a day or, you know, during your work day, then at the end of the year, you would have pretty much a paycheck of pooping.
Yes. That's how it breaks down.
Which it just blew my mind.
Yeah, that's how it breaks down. So you get how many weeks paid vacation, and then you're getting another paycheck for just pooping.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, if you gotta go, man, you gotta go.
I know.
It's not like I set out time to poo at work. It just kind of happens sometimes.
I like to block between like 30 minutes after shift starts and like
there's less foot traffic that way.
There's less foot traffic. You know, shift change has already happened, so everybody who was coming off shift has left. We're still having coffee, still talking.
Coffee helps.
And coffee helps. Coffee really helps, especially at the fire service because we make our shit strong. And pun intended.
Thank you.
So So needless to say, usually by 30 minutes after shift change to about an hour and a half after shift change is usually enough time for me to go, gotta poop. To the point where, like, yep, my coworkers will see me stand up and go, yeah, he's going to go blow up the toilet. Okay.
How many bathrooms do you guys have? 2, 3?
We have male and female downstairs, men's and ladies downstairs on the first floor. And then we've got the women's locker room upstairs and then the men's locker room upstairs. The men's locker room upstairs has 2 wall urinals and then 2 toilets.
Gotcha. So is that the safe bet?
Oh, fuck no. I use the first floor.
Because at my factory job, there's the big bathroom up front off the break room. It's got 4 stalls and 2 urinals. And then there's another bathroom in the back that's just 1 urinal and 1 stall. So, I mean, if that's closer, but, you run the risk that somebody's in there. So.
Oh, yeah. If someone's in there, I'll go upstairs.
Like,
obviously.
Yeah. And then I have to hoof it at a nice brisk pace.
Yeah.
To make it up front. And hopefully nobody's cleaning the bathroom. They have somebody clean the bathroom.
Man,
during the day. Timing is terrible.
Talking about trying to take a shit. I remember one time I really had to fucking poop. And my go-tos are usually, I know, we keep talking about poop on this podcast.
This is not my intention.
It's
for
okay.
the record.
It's okay. Whatever. And I stopped at a Walmart. And so Walmart has...
One, I hate Walmart. 2, I just... Those are the grossest bathrooms on the planet. Give me a Target bathroom.
No. They're the grossest bathrooms on the planet when you go there, middle of the day.
It's usually when
I was coming off work. So it's, pristine early in the morning.
Their first shift cleaner had already run through it.
Right? So I went to the back of the store because typically back of the store bathrooms are cleaner than the up front bathrooms.
Oh, yeah. They're less traveled.
Exactly. So I bust ass, trying not to drop ass through the store to get to the back bathrooms. And I get back there, and they weren't closed for cleaning. They were closed for remodeling.
So you had to double back?
And the bathrooms up front were closed for cleaning.
Oh, dude.
I was so fucking pissed. Luckily, that gave me enough workout that I could just, all right. Whew.
Down, boy, down.
I bought myself the extra 20 minutes it's going to take me to get home. Awesome. Let's go. If not, there's cornfields.
Do you have an extra sock in your truck?
Nope.
Take one of these with you.
No. See, I have paper towels.
Oh, yeah, I do too. I always have paper towels and tissues in my truck.
Yeah.
There's been a couple times at the campsite where there hasn't been TP, so I had to bust out the lotion tissues. Quite refreshing. Very soft.
Ooh.
Very soft on the backside.
Need a bidet.
No. Don't want the spritz.
Speaking of bidets, just pivot here for a quick second. Because I want to follow up. Did you ever wax your ass?
No, I haven't done that.
Oh, fucking pussy.
Text your sister.
Fuck no. How am I supposed to begin that conversation, Aaron? Hey, I'm talking with your husband, and he wants me to ask you to wax his asshole tomorrow.
No, it would be much more direct conversation. I would just talk to her myself. Like, look, I can't reach or I have the hand strength to do it myself, so I need some assistance.
I don't have the willpower. I can wax it. I can get it set, but I don't have the willpower to rip.
I know she's going to find enjoyment in it, though. But no, I have not done that yet.
That's some real, BDSM shit. She's going to find an enjoyment. She's going to find enjoyment out of this.
Open up a whole can of worms. That's scary. Andrew, we need your help. And then, you come down and
Yeah, I'm going to come down thinking that your house is fucking leaking again. And I'm walking in on Aaron in a fucking ball gag.
Ooh.
And my sister with like a half-ripped wax paper with a bunch of hair on it going, he started to bleed and I don't know what to do. Do I need to call 911?
No, power through. Just let my butthole bleed. Come on now.
I love you guys. I would mid-step pivot and walk back out that door. Mm-hmm. Just hard turn.
That would be expected. Honestly.
Just a whole lot of nope.
You're picturing me with a ball gag in my mouth right now. Just terror in my eyes.
A single tear just rolling down your cheek.
Yeah.
With those the bar handcuffs.
Oh, the long
Yeah,
bar.
yeah, yeah.
It's a terrible image.
You're welcome. We're assholes.
You got an extra dowel laying around? I mean,
Shit. Dowels, broom handles.
I was going to say there's a broom handle over there.
Shit, we got a lot of stuff in it lying around. Wait, why are you borrowing my shit for this? Fuck that. No.
Makes it funnier.
No.
So I was out and about with your dad today.
Yes. You were out and about doing civilized things, talking about being a Nazi.
Yes. Do we want to talk about that?
Sure.
Yeah, me and Andrew want to be in the producers.
We've talked about it before.
Yeah.
A few episodes back.
And the local theater company just announced
that they're going to do the producers next fall?
in the fall.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to go try it for producers.
Oh, yes.
Do you want me, I'll tell that story first. So we went out to lunch at TGI Fridays. I don't know. We need to go to Target. It was right there. Let's go to TGI Fridays. They have a bar and the food's, good microwavable food.
Yeah.
And I like their potato skins and shit. So I was telling your dad this. Like, yeah, they just announced this morning. Andrew texted me that they're going to do producers in the fall. And I'm telling him, like, I don't want to be a lead or anything. I just want to be a Nazi. And then over his shoulder, a middle-aged couple walks in and give me a side eye. I'm like, oh, fuck, this is going to be terrible.
How do I salvage this?
As a, blue-eyed white boy.
Yes. Da.
So then I made sure I talked a little louder. I upped my decibels by a couple and go, I don't want to sing or dance. I mean, but it's the producers. I've wanted to be in the producers my entire life. And then I saw one of them kind of nod. And they go, okay, good. They don't actually think I'm a real Nazi.
Okay. I guess the producers or The Sound of Music would probably be the two go-tos.
Right. That was a plot point in, what movie was
The
that?
Pacifier.
Yes.
Yes.
With the blonde chick was in Pitch Perfect. One of the daughters.
Was she?
The old one, yeah. That was, yeah.
Brittany Snow.
Sure. But
Yes.
I can see her face. I don't know her name.
Yes, round face.
Yeah.
She was the, excuse me? No, she wasn't that one. She was the friend of, excuse me?
Yeah.
She became the vet after the third one? Between the second one and third one?
I don't fucking remember.
Vet tech?
Maybe.
She was the one that lost her voice.
Yeah, that one. And then it got really low.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she was
that
also
one.
in
Pacifier.
Hairspray.
Oh, I never saw Hairspray.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sound of Music and the producers. I just want to be a Nazi.
Jesus. Aaron, you can't say that.
Yeah, I can't. I want to play a Nazi.
There you go. There you go.
So after we did lunch and we went shopping for a little bit, we were walking into another store and we were buying some stuff. I'm like, I want to get some. They got some booze sales here, and your dad wanted to get a ham. And he walks in, and right inside the door, there's like nuts, like Christmas nuts. And Fred just goes, "Oh, I want to get some nuts." Oh, what kind of nuts? And mixed nuts. So then there's this lady, probably about your dad's age, about 5'6" or so, darker skin. Maybe she was Latino. I don't know. But then we're talking about nuts. I'm like, I'm not really a nut guy. You know, I don't like to work that hard for nuts. And this lady pushing a cart with a fanny pack on her hip just goes, oh, I'll come over and eat nuts with you. Where do you live? What's your address? And he's like, oh, I live in insert tiny town here.
Rural.
And then they exchange pleasantries. I don't think your dad realized she was hitting on him.
Probably not.
And then we're walking away. He's going to pick out a ham for our little family Thanksgiving or family Christmas celebration later in the week.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, look, she's right there, Fred. Go get the diggies, man. She
Yeah.
wants to come to your house and gobble your nuts. And he just looks like, no. So then we bought some booze and saw the owner of the bar the next town over.
Oh, Jesus.
He was buying shit for the bar.
Yeah.
Fred wanted a lady at the stove wanted to gobble your dad's nuts. Go get the diggies, Fred. Damn.
Man.
She was basically inviting herself over to eat your dad's nuts.
Just.
That sounds like a fucking turkey.
Well, you keep saying gobble, okay?
Gobble sounds more fun than nibble. Nibble would be okay, I guess.
Nibble. Sample.
Sample. Yes. There we go.
Sample.
Sample the nuts.
Yeah.
You know, put a little bit of into
Crack.
it. Yeah. Crack the nuts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hold the nuts.
To get nutted.
Whatever.
Why not?
Oh, this chick with a fatty pack was macking on your dad. She wasn't terrible looking. Seemed a little insane. Being very forward in the nut section.
So, did Fred have the big nuts or the little nuts?
No, the big ones. The ones the Christmas nuts. You have to take the nut cracker.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You got to really work at it with your hands
Yep.
and shit.
It takes a lot of effort
Oh, yeah.
to get to those nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, little extra.
And what happens when you get the nut out of the shell?
In the mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you eat it.
Yeah.
You eat the nut.
Eat the nut.
You eat the nut. Just
Sure.
swallow it.
Sure.
Swallow the nut.
I don't like to work that hard for nuts. And I'm not a big fan of all nuts. I only like certain kind of nuts.
Oh, you're a nut snob.
Yes. Lightly salted.
Oh.
Lightly salted.
I fight crime in a rubber suit.
Really seals in the flavor. Lightly salted. Whenever one of my favorite lines from Ace Ventura, I think it was the second one. He's flying back from Africa or flying to Africa or whatever. Peanuts? He's off the plane. Peanuts? It's bulky, but I consider it carry-on. I say that all the time when anybody mentions peanuts. I did have some peanuts at work last night.
Oh, yeah?
Mhm.
We actually have peanuts upstairs
Uh-huh.
in cashews.
Not a big fan of cashews.
I
I don't like pecans.
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 I don't like pecans either.
They're okay.
Yeah.
They're okay.
Peanuts. Peanuts.
I'll eat cashews over peanuts.
No,
Yeah.
I don't like them. I like peanuts. That's it. I
But,
don't eat a lot of nuts, though.
Christopher.
You're more of a nut connoisseur than I am?
No, I wouldn't say that.
No?
No. Christopher
Your dad apparently is a nut connoisseur. He's
Will-
very, very picky on the nuts that he puts in his mouth.
will just inhale the peanuts.
Penis?
No. 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 We're talking about my son.
Peanuts.
Peanuts.
Bulky.
He'll eat the cashews as well, but the label on the cashews are blue, so he calls them blue peanuts.
Blue peanuts. But
Yes.
the peanuts aren't actually dyed blue.
No, it's just the label. They're actually cashews. But
They're nuts. I mean, he'll get it eventually.
he's got probably a brain the size of a walnut right now.
What about almonds? You an almond guy?
Not really.
Never milked an almond?
Dude, the udders on those things are just so tiny.
Yeah, they got the point
okay?
at the end. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you gotta. I'll tell you what. You milk one male almond, and it ruins the experience for the rest of your life.
Well, I was actually, this is not funny at all, but I was reading, they can only grow almonds in certain climates.
Mm-hmm.
They grow most of our almonds, and almonds are at an all-time high. I mean, everybody wants almonds for milk or just to eat, high in protein, whatever. They ship bees in to these almond groves because there's not enough bees to pollinate the almond trees, and there's not enough bees to go around. I listened to a podcast about how they shipped these bees from fucking Alabama to Central California to pollinate almond groves. Groves? Almond trees? Almond farms? Orchard? I don't know what.
No, mm-hmm.
I think groves is
Groves. Yeah, probably
for fruit.
groves.
Maybe I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
To pollinate the almonds so big people can have their almond milk lattes or whatever. It's an ongoing problem with these nuts.
There it is. There it is, folks. We've been talking about nuts for the last 8 minutes.
Went from poop to nuts, poop to Nazis to nuts.
Man.
I mean, that's what the episode title is going to be. Poop Nazi nuts.
Jesus. We're going to be put on lists.
Come on. My internet search history already has me on a list. My NSA guy is like, what the fuck is he looking at now?
Oh, God, not the same shit.
Baseball stats, porn, and then random scientific or economic articles.
Jesus.
And then drink recipes from time to time.
Dude, yeah, okay. I can stand behind that. But 8 minutes of talking about nuts just for a D's nuts joke.
You like how I set that up?
Jesus. Jesus.
I'm very proud of that, by the way. Thank you.
Oh, fuck.
Thank you. Another podcast I listened to, the Sofa King guys, they did an episode. They pick a topic and then they, go off on tangents and talk about it for a while, for about an hour and a half. And they did an episode on the Exxon Valdez, the oil tanker that crashed in, I think it was Alaska, and spilled millions and millions of gallons of crude oil because, well, just the whole system sucks. But they just kept going off with Exxon Valdez nuts.
These nuts.
And one guy's a college professor, like an English professor. The other guy, he's like a business owner.
Jesus.
And they're just, these nuts. Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
Whatever. I think it's funny.
Jesus.
What else do you want to talk? You want to talk about your dad's nuts some more?
No. No. I think no. No.
I don't see why not.
How about we bring it full circle? Nutty poops.
You know what a sleeper candy bar is?
No.
Payday.
Oh, okay. It's just like caramel.
And then peanuts and
Yeah.
salty peanuts, so it's sweet and salty.
Yeah.
Yeah, then nutty poops.
The nutty poops.
I'm a big fan of you get a lot of protein with the Payday. It's simple.
They're not the worst.
No.
I will say that.
No.
They
I
are
didn't
not
start
the
liking them
worst.
until a couple years ago.
Almond Joys.
I don't like
are
the
fucking
coconut.
worst.
I don't like coconut.
Oh, there's a good question. Is coconut a type of nut?
Well, it's called a nut, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. That's why I'm asking. You've got the fancy tablet
Yeah.
thing in front of you.
I do.
Why don't you look that up?
Just go straight to Wikipedia. No,
Yeah.
coconut is, well, it grows on a tree. Nuts
Well,
grow
yeah.
on trees.
Okay, but so do
Oh.
fruits.
But
Is it a nut, though? I mean, I guess because it's kind of a seed.
can refer to the whole coconut palm, the seed, or the fruit, as it's a fruit, as well as milk, inner flesh of the mature seed. Oh, technically it's a seed. That's a seed. Coconut's a seed. So
Well, so are nuts.
yeah, coconut water. Here you go. Class, scientific, plant, I don't. That's all.
That's
fucking,
all.
That's
That's
Latin,
all,
dude. I can't.
Yeah,
read
that's
that.
all scientific bullshit. No, you're going about this the hard way.
Just
Hold on.
Google.
What you need to do.
Wikipedia is like the shortcut. My one short. No,
I-
sorry, Wikipedia. I don't want to give you any money.
I want an argument like this, but here is coconut
A fruit?
a
Question mark?
nut.
Put the question mark in there. You get a better search result.
A coconut is a fruit, not a nut. And that's from healthline.com.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. I guess that kind of makes sense though, because you get because the coconut, the part that you eat, you have to like you got to like shave it off or whatever from the coconut itself.
Mm-hmm. But no, see, you got to
peel the skin, and then you got to harvest the coconut. I don't like the texture of coconut. I like coconut flavored things, but I don't like the texture.
Yeah,
of
they're
coconut.
okay.
Mounds, Almond Joys.
Yeah, they're okay. But no, that's how I won an argument at work the other day. Someone tried to tell me that lemons don't have sugar in them.
They have a little bit of natural sugar, yeah.
And that's what I said. I'm
Yeah.
like, they do. And they're like, no, they don't. We were talking about like sugar as in pop and this and that.
That's fake sugar.
Correct.
Except for like we went to the New Mexican place, and your dad got a made hecho in Mexico Coke.
Mm-hmm.
You got a made in Mexico Coke, and that also, it's not pure cane sugar. It has some high fructose in it too.
Yeah.
That's from fucking corn.
But I'm sitting there arguing with this guy who's like, well, that lemons don't have sugar. I'm like, lemons have sugar. And he goes, no, they don't.
They have
Like,
natural sugar.
yes, they do. It's not the same sugar, correct, but they still have sugar, because if the whole argument was his pediatrician had told him with their kids that when their kids crave apple juice, just give them the apple, right? It's a little healthier, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And, I see that point. But I'm like, okay, so you're trying to tell me that lemons don't have sugar. So then if I bite into an apple and it tastes sweet, what am I tasting?
It's natural sugar.
It's sugar. If I bite into a lemon, yes, it's a little bitter, but it's still sweet.
Right.
It's still sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, no, it's not. And I'm like, all right, we all have fucking smartphones here at this table, and there's like 8 of us. And this was probably not a good career move, because he outranks me.
I was going to say he outranks you.
He outranks me by a lot. And I just look at the guy who, unfortunately, was the lowest guy on the totem pole, so I kind of fucked him over. We're like, you, look up on your phone and type these words in exactly on Google. Do lemons have sugar?
Question mark.
And he did, and he goes, lemons have this many grams of sugar.
Right.
And
Not a lot.
And I just looked at the guy that I was arguing with. I'm like, lemons have sugar. And he goes, well, it's natural sugar. I'm like,
Still sugar.
it's still sugar.
It's not the fake, well, we call high fructose corn syrup
It's
sugar.
Healthier sugar.
Yeah. Sugar.
Sugar. But it's still sugar.
Edgar, skin's hanging off your bones. Sugar. And water.
Sugar and water.
No, I mean, all your sweet fruits, that's why we like the sweet fruits. Apples,
Yeah.
watermelon. I mean,
Yeah.
they all have a little bit of natural sugar in them. It's way better for
Exactly.
you than high fructose corn syrup.
Correct.
And cane sugar is so expensive because it only grows in certain parts of the world.
Exactly.
That's why we figured out how to harvest corn and
Corn.
make high fructose corn syrup,
Hooray for granulated sugar.
which is, I mean, high fructose is better for you than aspartame, fake sugar.
Correct.
But they're still. Why do you think all of us have diabetes?
Diabetes.
Why do you think they call diabetes the sugars? I mean,
My sugar pressure is low.
I'm not. Well, I haven't been diagnosed as diabetic, but I can feel myself.
Kind of
When
get on a low.
Yeah, I hit a little when I get hungry and I haven't eaten anything in a long time. I can feel myself just kind of start to drag a little bit.
Eh, not so much for me.
Yeah, that's how I am though. Like
Right.
I gotta go fucking smash a Snickers or some shit. You know.
But I usually have some sort of sugar on me at some point.
Well, you drink pop like it's water.
Yeah. Actually, surprisingly, you say that. The guy who I told to look up if lemons have sugar, until like 2 weeks prior to this story, had never seen me drink water.
Really?
Yeah, he mentioned it at work. He's like, dude, I've never seen you drink water.
There's a lot of people that I know that have never seen me drink pop. Only ever seen me drink water.
He's like, I come in the morning, you're drinking coffee. If I come in the afternoon, you usually have a can of soda.
If you're rocking a piss, what color is it?
If I'm rocking a piss.
Does it look like we talking like school bus yellow here, or
No, it's not. No, it's not that bad.
yellow leaf brownish? Then you're super dehydrated.
It would be. I'm trying to find something that's kind of.
The color DeWalt,
No, God no, God no,
like that DeWalt.
no. It's not that bad. I don't know. There's not a whole lot of
Because
pale
my
yellow
goal,
in
my
here.
goal is for my piss to be colored like the water I'm drinking. That's my goal.
Yeah, mine's not that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Well, when I drink Busch Light, when I'm rocking a piss at the campsite after drinking, 12, 15 Busch Lights. Oh man, I'm hydrated. All right, let's go.
I guess the closest thing I could say my piss is colored is if you take the Country Time lemonade and like if you take
Like perpetually, like consistently. That's the same.
no, give me shut up for a second. Let me finish. I said, bitch. If you took a glass of Country Time lemonade, like a half glass, maybe quarter glass of Country Time lemonade, and filled the rest with water, that's probably about how yellow my pee is.
Like a light yellow.
Like a light yellow. You could tell that there's room for improvement, but I'm also very above par.
It doesn't look like a school bus is coming out
Correct.
of your dick.
Correct.
That's good. I'm proud of you, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
It's actually kind of surprising, honestly.
I know. I surprise myself sometimes.
Well, this has been another episode of the Buzz Basement Bros podcast. Poop, Nazis, nuts, piss.
Yes. It's not highlighter color.
That's good. That's very
Yes.
good.
Yes.
That's good. Find us on Twitter, on Instagram, wherever you can find a podcast. Email us at buzzbasementbrospodcast@gmail.com. My name is Aaron.
And I'm Andrew.
We out.
Fucking pussy.